Good morning, everyone. Hi, everyone. It's Thursday, April 23rd, 2020, and welcome to another day of online learning. I miss everyone so much. I wish we could be all together, but I'm glad to be able to do the videos for you, so at least you get to see me each day in your home. Alrighty, so I'm wearing not an autism awareness shirt, but I'm wearing a light blue shirt for Lighted Up Blue for autism awareness. So if you don't have a shirt handy, wear something blue. And maybe for the whole month we can get into this, into autism awareness. All right, we have a bunch of shout outs today. So shout outs for Math IXL. Ali, another banner day for Ali. An hour and 30 minutes she was practicing her math. Now that is fantastic. And Ariana and Alice were over or about an hour, actually more than an hour each of them. So fantastic. Now remember, if we were in school, we would spend 2 periods doing our daily math lesson. And then, we always did the computation packet in the beginning of the day, which probably for some, it ranged probably from 5 minutes to 20 minutes for how long it would take you to do. So in school, that means we would be doing an hour and almost a half of math every day. So when you do our daily lesson, that's fantastic. But really, it would be so wonderful if you could go on a different part of Math IXL and practice something. And remember, we always practice things we're not good at, right? Don't go on, if you're fantastic at your math facts, you're multiplying up to 12, your basic facts, don't practice that, right? Practice something that you're not good at so you get better at it. So I would love to see more than 3 shout outs for math tomorrow. So let's see if we can do it, all right? You get a shout out if you're above and beyond. So I really hope we have lots of shout outs for tomorrow. Raz Kids, go Youssef. Good job, Youssef. He went on Raz Kids even though it wasn't an assign. And same thing, if you were in school, we'd have our independent reading time every day, right? And didn't we really get to love that 15 minutes? We just got to read our book, whatever novel we were reading. So if you don't want to do Raz Kids, I know a lot of you prefer Get Epic. That's fine with me. Just send me, I just can't track your progress on there. So just send me a message saying, I read Get Epic today for 20 minutes or for 30 minutes, and I'll give you a shout out. Here's my list of shout outs. So please try to do some independent reading as well, because that's something also we'd be doing if we were in school. Social studies, what the trip to America was like. There was a little problem in the morning, but I think by like 10:45 I had fixed it. There was one question was missing the correct answer, and another question was missing a choice. So I had to fix it. It wasn't able to let me just fix it. I had to make a new quiz, and I just called it revised. And then, so some of you who had already done the original quiz didn't get the best grade, and you had to redo it. So thank you for those people. I think there was about 6 people who had to redo it. So thank you for redoing it. But I think it was worth it because all your grades went up. Alrighty, so the average score was a 96 at the end of the day, so fantastic. Science, and IXL was working. I got a few emails from IXL, a few emails from the tech department in Levittown, and I think by maybe 9 o'clock yesterday morning, everything was fixed and resolved. So I'm super excited to be able to use IXL for math, language arts, science, and social studies. I haven't done it for social studies yet because I've just been making my own quizzes. I'll check it out. I just love our New York State storybook though, and I don't know if they'll have the New York geared ones, but I'll look. So science, we have shout outs to Lucas. He was on the science IXL for 25 minutes, and Ariana for more than 40 minutes. Fantastic, Ariana. And the average score, I'm able to see all your scores in every lesson that you do. And the average score for our class yesterday was 99%. So you all are doing fantastic. I'm so proud. We had a meeting the other day, and some teachers were complaining that, not all the kids are getting on. And I was just like, well, my class is fantastic and they're all doing their work. So way to go, Mrs. Schneider's class. All right, and on to ELA shout outs. Also on IXL, and you had to do 2 things. It was vocabulary strategies, which were Latin and Greek word parts, and summarizing a story. That was our target strategy for this lesson, for lesson 13 in Journeys. And I have a big shout out to go to Christopher, who spent 1 hour on IXL yesterday in just the language arts section. So Christopher, I am super proud. And Luca, 45 minutes. I am super proud of both of you, Luca and Chris. Big, huge shout outs for them going on for so long in the ELA category. So that was great. And you know what? Once you get your lesson done that I've assigned, feel free. Go on any of those other lessons because it's all good for you. It's all something that you're learning and you're going, and some of it might be new, some of it might not be new. So I'm just like very proud. I'm very proud that you're all working so hard. As I mentioned earlier, I have my little list here of what I have to cover. IXL is working. So thank you for hanging in. I knew it just seems like with any new program that we're going to use, it's going to take a day or two just to kind of get acclimated and get the kinks working. So thank you for being patient, and no one panicked, which was great. And we hung in there and we got it fixed. Zoom. We're going to have a Zoom meeting on Friday at 11 o'clock. I am going to post in the grade 4 section the link. So all you have to do, I've done it a few times now for like meetings with the teachers. It's very easy. All you have to do is click on the link. My only piece of advice is make sure you're on a device that has a camera and a microphone. Now, the first time I did it for Zoom, I did it using my phone, which worked perfectly fine. The only thing was I could only see the one person that was talking. So my next Zoom meeting, I did it on just a Chromebook, and I was able to see all the people. So there's like a little box with everyone's face in it, which I really liked that better. So if you do it on your phone, you'll probably just see a little face. If you do it on like a desktop or a laptop or a Chromebook, you'll probably get to see everybody. And it would be fun for me especially, and I think for all of you, to see all the kids in our class on there. So try to check it out in advance and see if you can get it to work. I know yesterday when I did the Zoom, it was the first time I was using the Chromebook, and the meeting was at 11, so 1:50. And at like 1:48, I went to like click on the link so I'd be on time for the meeting. But the Chromebook, I had to like download something else for the Chromebook. So it took me a couple minutes to do that. So if our meeting is at 11, at like 10 to 11, make sure you're kind of sitting down, ready to go. And that is going to be tomorrow. Very excited to see everyone. And tomorrow's also our Get a Voice day. So get out your Get a Voice shirts, and now we're gonna all see each other. So please make sure you're wearing it. Alrighty, 5 things for today, right? Always 5 things. For our grade 4 page, we have the next chapter in rules. And this is what we're going to be talking about during our Zoom meeting tomorrow. I figured we'd start with something that was like just pretty easy just to talk. And then maybe if the Zoom really works out well, we'll kind of go forward and we'll do some maybe like a little bit more in-depth things with it. I have high hopes. So next chapter in rules. ELA, we're working on lesson 13, Antarctic Journal. And today we're doing the grammar for the whole lesson. I'm not, you know how usually we do grammar every day for 5 days? Well, I'm kind of just squishing everything. Like I'll do grammar just once. I'll do the target strategies once. We'll do the vocabulary once. It will be 8 days for this lesson, but we just can't like do all of it every day. So we're just going to focus on one thing. Today is grammar, and it's modal auxiliaries, which sounds super fancy and super hard, but it really is not. It's just a fancy word for using words like could, should, would. So modal auxiliaries, that's what it is. Could, would, should. There's some other examples on there. And I have a YouTube, I have a YouTube video for it. Who would have thought someone would have made a YouTube video on modal auxiliaries? So thank you to that person. So we're going to watch a YouTube video. And guess what? IXL has a little lesson and exercises like, questions on modal auxiliaries. So that's what you're going to do today.
I'm not sure.
In math, we're going to do lesson 12-2 again. We did it yesterday, fractions and decimals on a number line. Yesterday, my little lesson was like very basic from 0 to 1 on a number line, and then like we kind of filled in the blanks. Today, I made another math video, and I still didn't hear anyone. Do you like the videos or not? Are you watching them or not? So let me know. So I made another video with a little bit more complex number lines. We're using hundredths, we're using whole numbers, we're using bigger numbers. So I have my video, and there's also Khan Academy video, and then you're gonna go on Math IXL. And I talked about it in the math video, that on IXL Math, it's perfect because it aligns perfectly with our Envisions book. So rather than giving you like problems, let's say from our Envision book that I can't see your answers and you don't know if you get them right, it matches up perfectly with IXL. So that's why we always do IXL. That way you get immediate feedback if it's right or wrong. I can see the grades. I can see how long you go on there. And again, huge shout out to Ali, Ariana, and Alice from yesterday on Math IXL. So that's what we're doing in math. In science, we're doing parts of a plant. You have a YouTube video and then a little lesson questions to answer on IXL science. And then social studies, it's chapter 13. It's all about immigration, and we're doing the section called Overcoming Hardship at Sea. So it really ties in to the same lesson as yesterday, like steerage, how people lived on the ship, all the things that they encountered. I mean, they didn't get great food. They didn't have clean water. Sickness. So it's interesting that we're living in a time where we're really worried about people getting sick. Well, on the ships coming from Europe to New York, in steerage, there was no privacy. Everyone was crammed together, no separate rooms. They were drinking like all out of the same water kind of jug or barrel. So they were really spreading a lot of diseases, and a lot of people got sick and died on the trip over. So they didn't have like the sanitary requirements that we know we need. They didn't even know that they had that. So that's for social studies today. Oh gosh, there was something else I wanted to add and I didn't write this down. I know. I haven't seen a lot of pictures of everyone. So I've been asking all week, but no one's been sending them to me. So today, I want you to take a picture of you doing something. I don't care what it is. Well, obviously something appropriate, but whether it's outside, playing, even if it's you just sitting at your laptop or sitting at your desktop or sitting at your iPad doing your work. I just want to see your cute little smiling face, and I want to be able to give you some more shout outs tomorrow. Alrighty? Because I miss you all, and you get to see me every day, but I don't get to see you. And I'm just missing the interaction between us. So send me some pictures, what you're doing. If you're outside, for a while there, I was getting all those rainbows on the driveway or rainbows in the window. So send me some pictures of what you're doing, and then I get to comment on them. Alrighty, everyone, have a happy Thursday, and I miss all of you, and watch my math video, and watch all the other videos, and that's it. I hope you have a great day. Miss you, love you, bye.